The heart of this case is a fine difference in how a veteran's disability claim gets reviewed. When the Department of Veterans Affairs decides that evidence for a service-related injury is in approximate balance, that call is treated as mostly a factual finding. The Supreme Court said appeals courts must give deference to that factual decision, checking only for clear mistakes while still reviewing any legal questions from scratch. Petitioners had argued for a full, fresh look at all the evidence, but the court rejected that. In practical terms, the VA's tie-breaking benefit of the doubt rule stands unless a court can point to a clear error. Nine Robes uses non-partisan everyday language to focus on the facts of what the Supreme Court is saying. Here, you'll find clear, concise summaries of every Supreme Court opinion, stripped of legalese and clickbait headlines. Each post breaks down the facts, explains the court's reasoning, and highlights the crucial details that often go unnoticed. It's not just about what the court decided, it's about why those decisions matter, to give you a deeper understanding of the cases that define our nation's legal landscape. These summaries are generated by AI. Be careful and consult reputable sources when in doubt. Veterans Joshua Bufkin and Norman Thornton appealed adverse VA determinations of their service-connected PTSD claims. Bufkin, discharged for hardship, sought VA benefits for PTSD allegedly caused by marital distress in service. The VA denied service connection after 3 conflicting medical examinations. Thornton, already rated for PTSD and unemployability, sought an increase in his PTSD disability rating. The VA declined to impose more severe symptom findings. Both veterans petitioned the Board of Veterans' Appeals, which applied the benefit of the doubt rule and found that neither record was in approximate balance, so neither veteran prevailed. The Veterans Court affirmed applying a taking due account standard. The Federal Circuit rejected arguments that take due account requires full de novo review of approximate balance determinations. The Supreme Court granted certiorari to resolve the scope of the subsection defining taking due account. Justice Thomas, writing for a 7-justice majority, held that taking due account simply directs the Veterans Court to apply established standards of review. Standards include de novo for legal issues and clear error for factual issues to the VA's benefit of the doubt determinations. The court parsed the statute's language to take due account as an instruction to give appropriate attention to the VA's work in making the determinations under subsection A. Because the approximate balance inquiry comprises 2 steps, 1, assigning weight to individual pieces of evidence, a factual finding, and 2, determining whether the record as a whole meets the approximate balance legal standard, it is at most a mixed question. And where a question is predominantly factual, clear error review is appropriate. The court rejected analogies to constitutional probable cause review or criminal sufficiency challenges, which pose principally legal questions warranting de novo review, and found this matter to have considered the essential information. Justice Jackson, joined by Justice Gorsuch, dissented. She argued that Section 7261b1 was intended to counteract the Veterans Court's historically deferential handling of benefit of the doubt issues and to require independent, non-deferential review of those determinations. According to the dissent, deciding whether evidence is in approximate balance poses a mixed question of law and fact analogous to probable cause or sufficiency inquiries, and thus demands de novo review. She viewed the majority's reading as rendering subsection B1 superfluous and at odds with Congress's amendment. At issue is the interplay among 1, the VA's statutory benefit of the doubt rule, which entitles a veteran to favorable resolution when record evidence is in approximate balance, 2, the Veterans Court's basic review standards, and 3, 7261b1, which commands the Veterans Court to take due account of the VA's application of 5107b. The court's holding delineates that challenges to the VA's benefit of the doubt determinations must be reviewed under the same standards used for other issues under 7261A. Factual weight assignments are reviewed for clear error, whereas purely legal questions remain subject to de novo review. This preserves Congress's pro-veteran policy by ensuring that veterans courts give due attention to the VA's benefit of the doubt work without upending the established standard of review framework. Find us online at 9robes.ai. That's the number 9robes.ai. Like and share this podcast with friends that like to be informed. 9 Robes provides AI summaries of U.S. Supreme Court cases. AI makes mistakes. People make mistakes too. We genuinely do our best to provide you with the most accurate summaries, but our best sometimes includes errors.